What up, people? This your boy Vagabond here to give you my thoughts on Hajime no Ippo Rising, episode 5. Now, this was a pretty good episode, I thought. It was enjoyable. It was quite funny. I had some laughs out of this episode. Especially towards like the end. Masaru, man, he's a fucking fool, man. The man funny as hell, man. The way he fights, man, is just hilarious, yo. Like, this is talk about the beginning of the fight, man. Like, this guy comes out of the ring, man, doing all this froggy type shit, like just jumping all over the place, man, confusing his opponent. What's his opponent name? Amai. Just confusing him and doing all this silly shit. And he actually does try his little frog punch earlier on, and I don't know if I believe he tried to. He didn't land it. As a matter of fact, he got countered over the top. And he went down to the ground or whatever. So, it was a knockdown. But, yeah, man, he was just straight up clowning in the ring, man. It was quite funny as hell, though, man. Like, one of the most fucking ridiculous styles you're ever going to see in boxing, yo. Like, that shit was funny, man. I had a laugh out of that. But then, we started getting to the serious rounds and shit. Like, after he got knocked down, Masaru, he starts to go on a shell defense. Basically, keep his guard up. He had his high guard up, and Amai, he thought that he had Masaru finished. Like, he thought, ooh, I got the knockdown. Now it's time for me to go finish him. And for 3 straight rounds, I believe, 3 straight rounds, he fucking punched Masaru all damn day. Like, punched him all day. And Masaru had that high guard, and no fucking punch landed. Not one single like clean punch landed. And by the end of the what was it? The 4th round, I believe, or the 5th round, something like that. By the end of the round, he going back to his corner. Amai, he's exhausted as hell, man, exhausted. And Masaru, he's going back to his corner like, with a pep in his step, man, because he knew that he put him in the trick bag, man. He put him in the trick bag, and he had him, he had him right where he wanted him. So then once he saw that he was tired, that's when Masaru, he came out and he actually started to box. Like, all that silly shit, you didn't see it in the beginning, that you saw in the beginning, you didn't see that. He came out there, started jabbing him to the outside, and just landed his shots, man, and Amai, he was confused. Like, he was like, what the fuck? Like, I thought this guy was like a complete clown in the ring and shit. But, Masaru, he actually showed that, he had some boxing skills too, man. Like, he can actually box from the outside. So, he's boxing Amai, and Amai, he's just flat out fucking exhausted. And then that's when Masaru, he does this little one of his secret techniques, I guess. Like, the shit was actually fucking hilarious. Where, like, he's getting ready to go in for the kill. Like, he sees that Amai is, like, exhausted as hell and couldn't defend shit. So it looks like Masaru is gonna go in for the kill. But then he stops, he, like, pauses, looks Amai, like, dead in the fucking face. And, like, everybody's, like, the whole crowd and audience is fucking paused. And then, Masaru ass gonna turn. He turns his neck like he's looking out the side, like he's turning to his right. Like, and everybody was turning with him, like turning him with him to look to see what he was looking at. And then, bam, right there, he caught Mai's ass, dropped his ass to the floor, and that was right there. That was the whole trick and shit, man. Like, and I thought that shit was quite funny, man. Like, I was like, damn, yo, that shit was funny. Like, everybody felt for that shit, even the audience and shit were like, damn. It was like, what the fuck? I was like, this nigga Masaru, man. It's like, this, like, it's typical Masaru, man. But, he got him in that trick bag. He actually did it twice. And the second time actually knocked him out for sure. And Masaru, he ended up winning the Japan lightweight, I believe, the lightweight title. But, big ups to Masaru. Masaru, he had a game plan. He had a good game plan. He executed it, and he won. So, he ain't that stupid as people think now. Like I said, he might not be the best boxer in the world. Like, I mean, he has, like, I believe, double-digit losses. So, but, he's a Japan world, he's not a world titleist, but he's a Japan champion now. So, you gotta give him props for that. But, this was a good episode. I liked it. It was enjoyable. It was joyful, and, I'll give it a 7 out of 10. The music was kicking too. Like, I really liked the music. But let me know what your thoughts is. Leave a comment, like, subscribe. This is Vagabond for Life, and I holla.